All right, all right. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. We are going to go ahead and get started. Nope, Tall Curvy is up. TC is up. TC is up. Sorry. Am I going to get it, you guys? You understand the struggle, right? Sorry. Go, 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 go. If you're on, go, go, go. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm actually going to get it.
I'm like holding my breath, hoping that you get it.
Come on. It's loading. It's. Well, that was amazing. All right. Woo! That was enough excitement for one day. Awesome, awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and actually get started now. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Share screen. There we go. And it's this one. And then there we go. Okay, so sorry about that. That was exciting. But we're going to talk today about Instagram and how it can help your business. I'm going to cover why, when, what, and how. I have personally used Instagram since I was in Q, and I do think that it has helped my business. A lot of other consultants that I see seem to think that it didn't do great things for them, but I think that if you use it correctly, it has great potential. Now, why Instagram? What it can do for your business. I use Instagram to advertise, promote, style, inspire, and set myself apart. So for advertising, think of Instagram as your catalog. What are you offering? What are your products? What styles do you carry? What is LuLaRoe? Is it, because for people that have never heard of it, they don't know if it's makeup brand or clothing. Show them. Make Instagram into your catalog. Show the leggings, show the skirts, show the dresses. Advertise. Promote. Promote any upcoming sales. Promote any upcoming giveaways that you may have. A lot of times I will put a picture of myself in my LuLaRoe and say, shop is open. My VIP pop-up is going on right now, or the day that I had an open house, I had a picture of myself with a few of the dresses that I was gonna have available and saying, come visit me from 10 to 1. Promote your sales. Let your customers know when you're available for them and what you're going to be offering. The style portion is how you row. Show your customers how to step out of their comfort zone, how to put the pieces together, how our pieces work with each other, how our pieces can work with what they already have in their closet. Because yes, we're supposed to wear LuLaRoe head to toe all day, every day. But more than likely, our customers don't, because they're not going to give up 99% of what they already have in their closet. We want them to eventually, right? But for the time being, especially for those just starting out, okay, I have this pair of really crazy print leggings. This is my first pair of a really crazy out there print. What do I do with it? Show them how it looks great under a solid Carly. Show them how it looks great with, some pattern mixing with an Irma. Show the florals with the stripes. Show them how it can go great with a denim jacket over it, and so on and so forth. How it can work for summer, how it can work for spring, how it can work for fall. So that's how I use the style portion. Inspire. The LuLaRoe culture should be reflected on your Instagram feed. So use it to inspire others to live by those values that we promote so often. The hashtag because of LuLaRoe. So hashtag because of LuLaRoe, I am able to inspire other women to find confidence, to love themselves as they are, and to help them advance towards their dreams, towards their goals. I find that inspirational. I'm very passionate about that. That is 90% of my why, is to make sure that every single woman feels like she belongs, feels like she's worth it, feels like she's capable. So I use Instagram to inspire women to feel that way, to pass on to them that why. And to set you apart, the branding portion of it. Of course, we are LuLaRoe. LuLaRoe is the brand, but you are also your own brand. You need to set yourself as a fashion consultant. That is your title. You are an independent fashion consultant. Show through your Instagram feed that you know what you're doing when it comes to fashion, and if you feel like you don't, that's okay. Everybody has to start somewhere. Find inspiration. Follow some of the top Instagram and fashion influencers and see how they work their business. See how they style things. Subscribe to an issue of Vogue. Pick it up at the grocery store. Educate yourself. The Fashion Fundamentals website. Spend some time, just kind of tinkering around there. Get educated so you can educate your customers and really establish yourself as a fashion consultant. Because if they trust you with fashion, you're already halfway there. A lot of women are very insecure when it comes to, I just do plain khaki pants and black shirt because I know for sure that matches, and I'm not going to look like a goofball when I go out to pick up, the mail or anything like that. But if you can establish yourself so that they trust you to dress them, you've gained customers for life. Also, Instagram is an easy and user-friendly platform, which is great news for you and for your customers. It is great news for you because it's not going to take you a whole lot of time to figure it out and to, trinkle with it. But it's also good news for your customers because a lot of them who may be overwhelmed by Periscope and Snapchat and Facebook and all these other platforms that have so many setups and figure out how to make a cover photo and figure out what to put in here. Instagram doesn't mess with any of that. You put a picture, you caption it, you're good, done. So you are catering to a whole different audience that may not be on Facebook. So it's your chance to reach further. First things first, when you start with Instagram, your name. Now, for the purpose of this training, please understand that we're talking about your LuLaRoe Instagram account. Your personal account, I don't care what you do in there, but we're talking about the LuLaRoe Instagram account, okay? So your name should be within compliance. LuLaRoe, first name, last name. All right. Mine, in my case, was already taken. So instead of LuLaRoe Natalia Hills, I have LuLaRoe Nat Hills, which is still within compliance. Your bio should be short and sweet. It should tell your customers who you are, what you have to offer, and how they can shop from you. So mine, for example, says, I'm an Army wife, a mommy to 4, caffeine obsessed, and dedicated to LuLaRoe. There, like just very simple. It doesn't have to be a paragraph. It doesn't have to be a short story. It doesn't have to be, an entire intro to where you grew up and who your family is, but it should tell them why you. And then definitely put there that you offer, that you are a LuLaRoe consultant, and then it should have a link to your Facebook group, your VIP shopping group. That's how they know where to find your product. And then your profile picture. Think of your profile picture on Instagram as your logo. So when you think of, any fashion Instagram feed, like The Gap or Old Navy or, even LuLaRoe's Instagram feed, that little circle, that picture and that tiny little bubble doesn't change. That's their logo. It's recognizable. Every time that you see that on your Instagram feed, you know exactly who you're looking at and what you can expect from their posts. I would never see that little logo on my Instagram feed and expect a recipe for apple pie, because I recognize the logo. I know it's LuLaRoe. I know it's going to be fashion related. I know it's going to be inspirational. So make your picture your logo. Don't change it too often because, like I said, you want it to be recognizable. All right? And show who you are. Try to put as many words into that one image as you can, because a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? So you want to use up all your 1,000 words in that little space. If you're silly, do a jumping photo. If you are, maybe a little more shy, then do a photo that's from like here up. If you love showing off your curves and you're confident and your style and you feel like you've got that, going really well for you, do a full body pic and show how you have layered all your Sarahs and your Monroes and your Julias and everything together. Show off who you are. Moving on up, when you should post. You guys know what I'm going to say because I say this about Facebook as well. You should post every single day. Consistency is key. This is no different than what I tell you girls about posting to your VIP group. And when I say, yes, even on Sundays, even when you had to take your dog to the vet, even when it was your dad's birthday, every single day you should be posting. Not going to be a total hypocrite here, and I'm going to completely admit that I fell off the wagon with my Instagram account. I didn't post between onboarding and this past month. I didn't know where to fit that into my schedule. I had to make a conscious effort to make it a priority again. And I totally regret that I dropped the ball for that long, because I see the potential in Instagram and how it can help my business and how it can get more eyes onto my product and more people onto my VIP page. So if you stay with it, it does pay off. So don't miss out on that one customer, the one day that she was hoping to shop or that she was primed for the picking, so to speak, because, if she's scrolling through the feed and your post is there and she's like, you know what? I keep seeing this girl with these leggings, or I keep seeing this really cute dress that she has on. Today, I'm going to give it a go. All it takes is that one. Don't miss out on that. If you don't post that day, then that moment will never happen for that customer, and you just missed out on a potential customer or even a potential teammate. Imagine if you have somebody who's out there who's really interested, who already knows the brand, loves the brand, and she sees you every single day, how you hustle hard, how you represent the brand, how you put on the clothes and believe in the clothes. If you show that you believe in it enough that you wear it every single day, it will attract them. So think how exponential that potential can be. If you cannot post every single day and you're in a pinch and it really was just, your toddler fell and busted his chin and had to get stitches because he won't sit down in the bath, and this is a true life story, it happens, go to back office. They have images there ready for you to use. Make use of them, but do not post. And as far as the back office image goes, they're great for an emergency, but nothing beats pictures of yourself. We're going to get there too, okay? Also, what I personally like to do is plan little photo shoots. So once every couple of weeks, I get in the car, I select 3 or 4 outfits. I get in the car with my 4 crazy kids and my very willing, darling husband, and I change in the car, and we go around town and find those nice, bright, beautiful backgrounds and take photos. And if I don't have time to go driving around town, that's fine. I have a big open green area, green grassy area in front of my house. we do the photos right then and there. And that's fine. I run back in the house, change, we take another few. And then I have a bunch of stock photos that I can use throughout the next few weeks. Another investment that I've made that I think can be smart, I hired a professional photographer, and she gave me like, bam, amazing professional quality images that I pick every now and then. I don't post all of them, one day after the next, because I want to kind of pepper them in with my own personally taken photos. But if you can do that, it's to me, it was worth the investment. You can even try to do something like that with local teammates. Gather around a bunch of people. I'm very fortunate that a lot of my girls are here on the island. We can get together, split that cost so that it's not so heavy on your pocket. And then if the photographer agrees to do 2 or 3 photos of each of you and then 2 or 3 team pictures, that's amazing material. Use it. Just think outside the box and plan ahead, and you will always have material to post. If you kind of feel overwhelmed, the idea to have themed days can really help. So say every Monday you post an inspirational quote with your photo. Every Tuesday you show shipping. So you show yourself going to the post office, or you show yourself with a pile of packages at your feet, or you show yourself laying on your bubble mailers, or you show yourself picking up the boxes of the padded envelopes that arrived and it's a stack this high, things like that. So, and then on Wednesdays you do skirts, and then Thursdays you feature dresses, and so on and so forth. That can really help you get you into a rhythm. And then when you wake up that morning, you don't have to say, I really have no idea what to do. What to post. The picture that you see right here is an example of my feed as of today. Those were the last 9 photos that I posted. That's how I've taken them. You can see that it shows my personality. It shows that I can be goofy, that I love feeling fashionable. I think that you can see that in a couple of those photos. It shows what I have to offer. I have some pictures of inventory, and it shows my family. There's the one picture of me there with my husband. I know that not everyone is comfortable featuring their families on their feed, especially when it comes to children. That's a completely personal choice. But LuLaRoe is a family business, and my family is such a huge part of my why, being home with them, spending time with them. So I choose to feature them and let my customers in on that very special part of my life. It makes them feel that much closer to me, and it makes them feel that much more special. Now, here's some things when it comes to what to post. It does say you, because pictures of yourself will always be better than anything else that you can post. It is not vain. I know that a lot of us struggle with, I don't want to feature myself all the time because I don't want people to think that I'm so full of myself and whatnot. You should. Because you are all that. You are strong enough to run your own business. You are confident enough to be rocking these clothes and teaching other women how to feel beautiful and confident in them as well. You should sing yourself praises, because why not? People say, who am I to do this? Who are you not to do this? You are amazing already. Use it. Even when you are making a post that's promoting a sale or a giveaway, instead of posting a graphic, post a picture of yourself. So like I said, instead of saying, oh, here's a picture of my unicorn vault that I'm going to be, giving away 2 pairs to 2 lucky ladies, hold all the leggings in your hands, or maybe hold a couple of the leggings and be in the picture. That's going to make a much greater impact. Now, that's not to say that you should never post a photo without yourself in it. I'm saying that at least 90% of your photos should have you in it. I do have photos that I have I think that I just showed back here, one that has just the mailers and one that has just the holiday leggings. But you can get a feel from what you're seeing that that's every few photos. It's the majority of them does have me in it. Now, content. Content is everything. If I'm following a business related page on Instagram, I want to see what they can offer me that's going to add, right, to what I already know. So if I'm following a LuLaRoe consultant and all she ever posts are graphics or pictures of leggings, I'm going to unfollow her because it seems kind of repetitive. That's kind of like following the Food Network if all they ever teach you to do is how to make rice and beans. It's kind of pointless, you know, like you've already seen it once, you've seen it twice, you know how to make it. Now what else is there? So try to branch out when it comes to content. LuLaRoe should always, always, always be the focus and the center of your post, of course, but you don't have to always be posing in an Amelia dress to make LuLaRoe the focus. Sometimes you can say things like, you know, you'll be in the photo, you'll be wearing LuLaRoe head to toe, so you already have that at the center of your image, and then my child will be with me, and I will talk about how LuLaRoe allows me to spend time with him at home and how precious that time is to me. And the other day I posted a picture of myself in a Carly and Sarah, and I said, today was Thanksgiving Eve. I spent the entire day cooking and cleaning and prepping, and at the end of the day, all I wanted was to hang out with my friends. So I felt super comfy and relaxed, putting on my Carly and Sarah. No, not too much thought or fuss had to be put into it. And now I feel amazing and I'm ready to celebrate this month of thankfulness. So content, I talked a little bit about friends and family. I talked a little bit about Thanksgiving, which was the focus on everyone else's mind that day. And then LuLaRoe. So tie it all into it. Make sure that your captions are approaching a broad range of topics. Now, the LuLaRoe culture, I've already spoken about this briefly, but family, dreams, confidence, inclusiveness, freedom, service to others. Those are all things that you can post to make your Instagram feed richer and to get more eyes on your page, on your business, on your team, and to inspire others and to show what LuLaRoe is. That is so much more than leggings, so much more than selling clothing. Talk about your dreams. Talk about how you, because I do that a lot. I kind of get a little deep with my captions, but you know, I will say how 6 months ago when I went to Costco and my kids asked me for the dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets, I had to say no, because they were $2 more and I was on a very strict budget. And yesterday we went to Costco and they went with us, and what a blessing it is to not have to say no to my children. Not saying that they get everything that they asked for, because my son just asked me for a new Xbox One and I was like, no. But it's just those kinds of things that you can share with your customers. Talk about life before and after. Things that I never dreamed that I dreamt that I could do for my family. It's, you know, I put that out there, and I think that it really serves to inspire not only my customers, but fellow consultants as well. I get a lot of feedback from fellow consultants saying, I can't believe this. I hope to achieve that same goal one day. And that's so humbling and fascinating to me, because I want to tell them, you will. You know why? Because 5 months ago when I started, I thought that was a dream that was too big. And today I know that the truth is there's no such thing with LuLaRoe. You do want to keep it positive and lighthearted. Life is hard for everyone. We are tremendously blessed. My children aren't ill, and my husband is home, and we have a roof over our heads, and all of those things. So all of the problems that we face are first world problems, but there's so many people out there that are struggling, even with the same kinds of problems or with worse problems in their lives. So you don't want your feed to drag them down further. However, you want to be real. If my son is sick and he has a runny nose or he has pink eye, I'm not going to post a picture of his crusty eye to Instagram, but I can show him snuggled up to me against my Irma and say how grateful I am that my job allows me to be here to snuggle up with him, and how soft the Irma is and how much he loves just rubbing on it, and that feeling is exactly why I do what I do, things like that. So you can be real, absolutely do be real with your customers, but just have common sense. I've already also touched on this. Follow other LuLaRoe consultants and fashion influencers for inspiration if you're having a hard time coming up with what to post. The ones that I am absolutely obsessed with are Lindsay Wheeler. I follow her every day. I specifically go on Instagram to search what she posted because she's bananas amazing. Amy Cara has a great feed. Brooke B, LuLaRoe Brooke B, she did a Instagram training that I think is on Team Unicorn Wranglers page also when I was in Q. She's fantastic. She has an amazing feed. Just the top posters, as well as other fashion related companies like Old Navy or The Gap, or if you are more into high-end fashion, follow Louis Vuitton, follow, whoever inspires you and draws you to them, follow them, see what they're doing, draw inspiration from them. But drawing inspiration is not copying and pasting. So know the difference. Also, it is social media. Keep it social. This is how you keep it from being vain. You want to show yourself, you want to put your product out there, you want to inspire and encourage others. So when they respond to you, reply back to them. Make them feel like they are important. Make them feel like they're not just a number of follower that you couldn't care less what they have to say. Do care about what they have to say. This is your customer. This is your bread and butter. So keep it social. How to post. We're going to cover now some tips about how to take the photos and how you should be adjusting and what you can do to make your feed really pop. All you need really is a phone and a willing friend or family member. In my case, Nick takes a lot of my pictures, but Julia, my 9-year-old, is fantastic with an iPhone camera. It really does not take a professional photographer, although like I said, if you can spring for one, it is a great idea. But like I said, if you have a child that's home, then pick 2 or 3 outfits, take them out back, use a blank wall. It could be the blank, wall behind your house. That's fine. It's just brown. Brown is a great neutral. It won't clash with your clothes. Have her take 2 or 3 pictures. I am now in the process of training my 3-year-old, you guys. It's getting serious up in here because the 9-year-old is in school all day, so I can't have her take my photos during the day. I like to post in the morning, so now I'm training Victor to do it. He's still a little shaky with the camera, but he will get there. And you don't have to go far. If you have a child at home that can do this for you, do it on your couch. Do it with your garage door as a background. Front doors can also be a great background if they are not covered and shadowy. But, some front doors are nice and bright, or they are wooden and just have that texture and are really interesting. Pick those kinds of backgrounds. Get outside. There's nothing like natural lighting. It is flattering, and it's going to make your picture bright and your colors true, and it's going to look amazing. The best times of day are the early morning or the late afternoons. You do want to be careful about all the harsh shadows, because especially people like me that never sleep, you have those circles under the eyes, and the shadows will kind of emphasize that. So you want to pay attention to the timing of the day that you're getting out there to get those pictures taken. Have a mix of posed and candid. You know, if you are in the middle of laughing at something goofy that your husband said, give that photo a chance. It's not, you may think that it looks really silly, like, but your customers will get a kick out of it, and your smile will make someone else smile. And isn't that amazing? So don't be afraid to take many photos and then choose your favorite. You know, like, what is your best angle? Use what you got, girl. Like, if you love your legs, then put that Julia into a tunic, and, you know, put leggings, and it will accentuate your hips and your legs, and you can show more of that off. Or you can have amazing high heels on that will make your shins really stand out, or something like that. Is the right side your best side? That's fine. Be looking over to the horizon every time, because you're so inspired by nature. Things like that. You want to feel beautiful and confident when you are taking the photo, because people will spot phoniness, I believe. They will spot it. So be real, show that you love it, show that you are confident in what you're wearing, and they will absolutely believe it and buy it. Take a lot, keep a few, post one. So take like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 photos in the same outfit, and then you go back through it, delete the ones that you sneezed, and post one of them. Then you can delete the rest. You're good, right? It's the beauty of iPhone cameras and digital cameras. The editing, I personally only use PicTapGo, which I think I paid maybe $3 or $4 for. And then I use Instagram's editing tools as well. I use brightness. I use warmth. I always tone down the warmth in my pictures. I like them to be less, more towards the cool side. I always use saturation, which makes your colors pop, and I always use sharpening as well. Then here's a quick list of what not to post, and that is selfies, especially bathroom mirror selfies, barred very few exceptions. No clutter, no distractions, no alcohol, no inappropriate graphics, no lewd gestures. So please don't be wearing, a beautiful, gorgeous Madison skirt with a graphic tee that has a pot leaf in it. Don't do it. Shouldn't have to be said, but sometimes it does. So for my own peace of mind, I'm throwing it out there. As far as clutter and distractions, you can be wearing the most gorgeous, elegant collection Amelia that just came out and is my favorite unicorn. If you're posing in front of your unmade bed, that is all I'm going to notice. So just be careful of your backgrounds. Try to keep it as clutter-free and as clear and as bright and simple as possible. Less is more. Styling. Styling is tricky for a lot of people. And so my very first piece of advice is to start with Pinterest and Fashion Fundamentals. The website, you can get to it from Build. It's under Tools and Assets. You go to Fashion Fundamentals. The password is I love LuLaRoe, all in lowercase letters. It has pictures like the one that is featured in here right now, showing all the different ways to layer pieces, to pattern mix. Be careful with pattern mixing. If you are not comfortable with it, start small, okay? Pinterest will have great ideas, but not every pattern mixing works. Our pieces are designed to work with one another, but that's not to say that 100% of our pieces will work with 100% of our pieces, all right? So just be careful with that. then accessories, and just to make it pop. So when you are wearing a Nicole dress, and it's one of the heathered ones that we all got tons of back in the summer and spring, right? And you put it on and you take a picture, I'm gonna say, that's really cute. But when you wear that Nicole dress with a denim jacket and a tassel necklace, and you have a little hat tipped to the side, and you have that little pose and you have that little look, it just completely changed my mind on that dress and sold me on it, because you showed me what I can do with it. You showed me what I may already possibly have in my closet, because everybody has maybe a denim vest or jacket or some sort of leather jacket in their closet that they can see, oh, I can totally recreate that. I can do that. I can look exactly like that. And I love it. And it's easy. And you just decided my outfit of the day tomorrow. Props to you. Thank you. I'm going to come back and see what else you post tomorrow. So use your accessories to complement your clothes, not to take away from them. You always want to keep our clothes as the main focus, all right? You don't want people will comment and ask, where did you get that necklace? But more of them should be asking, do you have that Carly for sale? So just think about that when you are styling your outfits. Reuse, recycle. You do not have to show every single photo with a different outfit. If I see you in an azure skirt and it's the middle of summer and you've paired it with a really cute classic tee and you tied it to the side and you're wearing it with flats or sandals, I'm going to think super cute, adorable. And then, because I've been following you because you're so amazing with your Instagram feed, I'm going to see you 4 months later and the weather has cooled off and now you have that skirt with leggings underneath. And maybe you put a Julia that has a little bit longer sleeves than a classic underneath it as well. Mind blown. I'm going to think that is the skirt that I need to have, because it's going to work for me every single season of the year. It's going to look cute with flip-flops, and it's going to look cute with knee-high boots. So now I'm going to look for your pop-up next time that you have your albums up, and I'm going to see if I can find an azure skirt that fits my style, and that is what I'm looking for. So don't be afraid to show the same outfit twice. Although I wouldn't recommend that you go on there and post the exact same skirt every single day for 14 days. Oh, and I did, here it says grid lines. I forgot to touch on that. So the grid lines, it's basically just a way of styling, not your clothes, but your actual photo, the little square that you see on Instagram. I know that you can tell your phone to show you the grid lines. It's like 9 squares. It kind of divides your picture into these 9 squares. And you can, it's the rule of thirds. You can put your subject into one of those thirds. So like the top third, the middle third, the bottom third, or the right, the left, and the middle. And it's just different ways of framing that subject that add interest, so that not every single photo that you have is you in the middle looking at the camera going like this. One is over to this side and you're looking off that way. One is over here and closer up. The next one is in the middle, but you're further back, and that adds that visual interest to your feed. That's gonna keep me thinking, I need to see what else she has to offer tomorrow. Now, last but not least, I wanted to keep this 30 minutes. I've already rambled for 10 too long because I want to leave space for questions at the end. But a few things that I would like to touch on. The first one is hashtags. A lot of people are confused about hashtags. What hashtags do is they make your post searchable, so that when somebody is on Instagram and they're looking for a LuLaRoe consultant, they can type hashtag LuLaRoe consultant, and if you hashtagged your post with that, your post will pop on their feed. If they hashtag LuLaRoe Nicole dress or Amelia dress, and that's what you happen to be wearing on that day, that picture will show up as well. So before you decide your hashtag, you need to decide your target audience. Who are you posting for? Are you posting for stay-at-home moms, maybe? Are you posting for professional women? Because that specific outfit that you put on today would work great in the office. Are you posting for maybe people who are looking for an elegant Amelia for a Christmas party? So then you would hashtag Christmas party. So keep it specific. When you start typing a hashtag, Instagram will show you a list of suggested hashtags that go along with that one, and it will show you how many posts have that one. You want to pick the one with the most posts because those will be more popular, and you want to, of course, use the ones that are most searched. So I always hashtag LuLaRoe, hashtag LuLaRoe Consultant, hashtag Rock and Row VIP, which is my VIP group name. I hashtag Team Row Nation, which is my team and my downline. And then I hashtag things like hashtag Hawaii, hashtag Hawaii Life, hashtag the style, whatever I'm wearing. So if I'm wearing leggings, I'll hashtag LuLaRoe leggings, hashtag buttery soft, hashtag like butter. If it's a great unicorn print, I'll hashtag unicorn, things like that. What you want to avoid is hashtagging things that are not really going to bring people that are looking for LuLaRoe. So for example, you are in front of a lake. You don't necessarily want to hashtag water because chances are you're going to get a lot of people who are not looking for LuLaRoe. They're looking for anything else water related, has nothing to do with fashion. So just try to keep it more specific. Proofread your captions, proofread your posts. Personally, nothing turns me off more than having something misspelled. And now I'm like frantically looking at this slide because wouldn't that be awful if something was misspelled? Don't tell me if there is, because then I'm gonna feel awful. Network with your fellow consultants, but always follow the etiquette guidelines. There's nothing wrong with other consultants following you. There's nothing wrong with you following other consultants. Like I said, I suggested a couple of ladies who are absolutely fantastic at this. Follow them. But please, please, please don't poach their customers. If you see somebody asking them, oh my God, I love your Carly dress. Do you have it available at your next pop-up? Don't be like, hey, I have it on my rack right now. PM me and I'll sell it to you privately. You would kill me slowly if you did that. Remember that every single comment that you leave is a link back to you because you're gonna comment and it's gonna have your handle, your Instagram handle on it. So say somebody is, following a certain consultant that you do as well, and you just left a comment saying, you look fabulous, or way to go, or keep up the great work. And now this person is curious to see who you are because it says LuLaRoe Nat Hills on your name. She's going to click on it. So you want to make sure that that comment doesn't really say, oh my God, I would never wear those pieces together. Because I most definitely would not shop from you if I saw that you leave that kind of comment on your fellow consultants page. So is it relevant to LuLaRoe? If it's not, keep it off of your professional feed. Save it for your personal, okay? So I love right now we're doing Elf on the Shelf. Love our elf. He is so much fun. My kids love him. He's up to 1,000 shenanigans. My house is always dirty because of him. He's so cute. It has nothing to do with LuLaRoe. It has nothing to do with what I'm wearing today. It has nothing to do with my sales or my giveaways or my business. Don't post it. Keep it for your personal feed. All right. And then last but not least, your Instagram feed will link to your Facebook business page, not your VIP group page where you sell your inventory from, but your business page. Now, gals on my team, I know that, I don't know if any of you have currently an open business page, but here's the fun part, team challenge. I'm going to be posting a Instagram and social media post challenge for this month on our page by the end of today. Since it's December 1st, we're gonna run a 30-day challenge. so I can help you get it off the ground. We can all kind of have the same theme going every week. It's going to be very similar to what Team Unicorn Wranglers already does. So if you're already doing that, that's totally fine. I'm not going to be offended if you don't participate in mine, but if you do want some other options, and we can all kind of motivate each other, share what we have planned to post for that day, and draw inspiration from one another. And then I'm going to do some prizes for those that participate at the end of the month. So look for details on that on the team page later today. But it just brings me to, this is going to run into a challenge that I'm going to do for January to get us all to have business pages that we are maintaining and are linking to our Instagram. So see, nothing is without purpose. I did this so we can kick booty on Instagram, so that we can then build our business page so that we can kick booty in there too. All right. So I hope you will, I hope you found this helpful. And now I'm going to open it for questions. If you have any questions, please unmute yourself and let me know. Miss Jody, you have a question? All right. Well, then I guess I've covered it all and I've rambled long enough. I'm going to go pick up my little. Thank you, ladies, for joining. I hope you found this helpful. I will be posting it to the team page as soon as it's finished converting. Maybe not as soon as, because I've got some other stuff going on. But by the end of the day today, this training will be on there. So thank you so much. I hope you found it helpful. I will keep an eye out for the team challenge, and I will talk to you soon.
Could you see me the whole time?
Tori? Yes.
Okay. So you saw me beat my kid?
You'll be okay.
It was a light spanking. It was a light spanking.
I'll see you ladies later.
Bye.
Bye.